What are some red flags in general? What are some red flags that women should look out for?
I don't think women should listen to me as far as red flag. I am a grace giver. I give grace. I give as much grace as I feel like God gives me on a daily basis. I am not perfect. I will give a ton of grace, but there are some non negotiables.
Give us
What are
one of
some
your
that you Yeah, give us one.
My non negotiable is communication.
That's your number one.
Huh?
That's your number one. You was talking about that earlier. That's your number one. Give it your number
That
two.
is my number one. That's my non negotiable. If you can't communicate with me, we're good.
Give us your
So
number
me
two.
me too. A three.
My number two is if you can't give clarity. You have to be able to be transparent and give clarity as to where you want to be moving forward. Do you want a relationship or you're just exploring your options? Because I ain't no option, baby.
That's still a part of communication.
Is it though? Is it
Yeah,
option? An option is not. Okay,
it's still a
okay,
part
okay, okay.
because you said expressing clarity, and they have to. So that's being goal oriented. But if goal oriented, you having conversations, and discussions in regard to figuring out if I'm a priority or not. That's called assertive communication.
Okay,
No, we're not
okay.
gonna be going with that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you
So,
broke it
so when I
down because some
when
people
I
don't know that.
Yeah. Okay, okay. So like one of the things when I was out there dating, my thing was deal breaker for me. I could not deal with somebody who smoked cigarettes. That was an absolute deal
Yeah.
breaker.
Yeah.
I deal with people who smoke cigarettes.
Yeah.
Smoking in the house,
Smoking in the house, smoking in the car, smoking period. I'm not gonna buy no
smoking.
Newports. I'm not doing no
Okay.
Newports, no Camels,
Yeah. Whipping cigarettes.
no
Nothing.
Salem.
No sailor. I think for me, hey, okay,
Yeah.
a clear red flag would be you can't, if you call somebody and they don't answer, but they can respond to you in a text.
Oh, that's a red flag for you. Okay,
Red
okay.
flag. Okay. That's a good one. I like that one.
And I will say there was an incident, an incident that happened where I called a guy and he claimed he didn't get my call, but he responded back in the text message. You got my call, Negro. You got my
Mm.
call. How would you say, "Oh, I didn't know I missed your call"? No, you know you missed my call because that's why you're texting me. That means you either in mixed company or you with somebody and you can't answer. And for me, that just sends too many questionable things. And then this is a twofold. So we were supposed to go out that day. And normally if you I'm a creature of habit. And I know not everybody has habits, but I'm a creature of habit. And if you start to explore like you're not doing the same things, I'm looking at that sideways. You know what I'm saying? Like if you always backing into the garage and you decide to pull into the garage, I'm questioning that. I don't know why that is, but I'm questioning that because why did you decide to pull in instead of backing in when that's typically your thing to do? Or are you used to parking on the right side of the garage and now you're on the left side of the garage? I'm questioning that. Like, why did you do that? Who was over here? What's going on here? Or
That's different.
if I have known you for months or a year, or say we've been talking for a year, whatever, the whole time we've been talking, you've never had fresh flowers in your house. And then all of a sudden you starting to have fresh flowers in your house, or you start to drink a different type of beverage that you've never drunk before.
Now you got a new lady you trying to impress. Now
Them
you
wheels is turning, baby. Them
go
wheels is
spruce up
turning.
the house for the you might
I
even
might be
clean up
getting. I
for
might
it.
be. My palates might be taste. My
Yeah.
palate
Yeah.
might be
Is it
tasting.
though?
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Is
You
it
might
got
try
a
to
though?
lady
feel like
coming over,
something else.
right?
I might want something,
Yeah.
less heavy.
Mhm.
I might want
Yeah, you
something
got a new
less
lady friend. So yeah, with the new lady friend, you might want to, the whole flowers been
Exactly.
dead and sitting there for a while. You might want to dust and put some new flowers out. So
New
hey,
flowers, right? Cause you
yeah,
just said what I would been thinking. a new lady. Somebody
See,
isn't extras in this picture.
No, I might.
see,
No,
I
I'm
might.
just saying the lady you talking to. So yeah, you planning on going another date.
But what
Then
if that ain't a new lady? But if your current lady ain't, you haven't done that, then that's quite, you see what I'm saying? It's questionable. So no.
well, you got to keep that up. Yeah, you do have to keep it up in a relationship. So yeah, what you start with, you got to keep building upon that, right? So I think
And you
that's
better throw
important.
them damn, you better throw them flies out, boy.
I ain't a flowers kind of person because I feel they die. So my thing is let's take trips because let's build. If we're gonna build memories, we're gonna build memories.
Build them, right? And post them. Everybody.
And post them? Okay, and post them. Y'all be just wanting to take pictures of y'all feet in the water.
Yeah,
Y'all
yeah,
want the
yeah,
monkey toes that took you there.
yeah.
No, no, that's not me. See, because what you not gonna do is play with me. I'm gonna post everything. Oh, we eating. Look at us. We here. We getting couples massages. So you cannot.
You about to make some ex jealous,
Yeah, that's what
jealous
it is.
exes. Yeah. I just saw Boomerang the other day. And the lady had hammer time in her shoes, so I was like, "You can't be posting everything, right?"
I said monkey toes and all.
Monkey toes and all. Like, no, just
This is good.
understand why people just can't be real, or just like, I think you get further along with telling somebody where you at personally with dating versus not telling them that, because you don't know what they will be okay with.
Mhm.
What if they are okay with seeing other people? Because maybe you give them something that they enjoy, and they can just be like, "Oh, okay, well, we can be friends, we can hang out or whatever." But instead, you choose to hide it and not say anything and then kind of go from there. No, just
How
be
you feel
honest.
about I hear this concept, open relationships or whatever. I don't believe in that, but
Look at what
yeah, like yeah, I've heard that term, before. Do you think that's something that's acceptable in this culture? Is it
it's
cultural
not.
or yeah, yeah.
I don't think you letting the devil in, honestly. And to be realistic, it goes back to morals. What have you learned? Like, the world we living in is not godly. So if you say you love God and you doing all this and that, what are you doing to please him? Because that's not pleasing him. Sleeping around isn't pleasing him. You say you have faith, but you're not believing in, what is next. You're not believing that this
Mhm.
person is not gonna be the same as the next person, like, you're not believing, not having faith in what is next, and so you can't be that, and that's why I don't take what I've been through in previous relationships with me into new relationship. This is a whole different person.
Mhm. That's good.
This is a whole different person. Like, let this person show they tail. Show me your tail so I know that this is, when I call you out, I'm calling you out. I'm not calling out John and Joe and Jacob from years ago. I'm calling you out for your actions for right now. That's it. Because who wants to do time for a crime they didn't commit?
That
Nobody.
is true. That's true. So close this out, Mackenzie. What would you say to the younger generation that's starting to date and looking to build upon something? What would you tell the young men and young ladies out there now?
Um, I would say find somebody, parent, uncle, friend, who's going to hold you accountable for your actions. Accountability is a must, because if you can't reflect on what you're doing wrong in whatever relationship you're in, whether it's a romantic relationship or friendship relationship, your parents' relationship, whatever relationship it is, if you don't have somebody holding you accountable for your actions that you're incorrectly doing, then you are around the wrong people. And there was a saying that took me years to understand, but when I understood it wholeheartedly. And it says, if you can't change the people around you, change the people around you. And that is a word within itself. Because if you are with people who are accepting your misbehavior, the actions that you're doing, the mistreatment of people, whether you are not living up to the standard that you should be living up to as a young adult, whether you're male or female, and they're just accepting, like, oh, yeah, do this, do that. And them not your people. Somebody who's gonna say, yeah, young man, young woman, that's not the way to go. That's not the way to be. Pull that dress down. Don't show too much of that. You wanna go out on a first date? Get you a quarter zip. Wear something nice. Put on some cologne. Brush your teeth. Comb your hair. Go on a coffee date. You don't have to go and blow a whole paycheck. Like, somebody that's gonna hold you accountable. And I think that is probably the realistic thing. Somebody who's been there before, who can tell you, like, that path that you're going on, it only leads to a dead end. So you might want to kind of do a U-turn, rethink some stuff, and go down a different path.